Introduction, my name is Harry Lee. If you have been searching for that property that has and blends the perfect, fusion between indoor and outdoor living, then this is the one for you. Certainly on behalf of our owners and the great team here at Harcourt's Wantirna, it is our pleasure in welcoming you all as participants of the auction here for this exquisite address. Now, assisting me, you do have a number of our colleagues, of course, led by Archie Mantos himself. If you want to have any questions whatsoever, feel free to speak with them. They will be more than glad to lend a hand. For those of you determined to be our new owner, I certainly wish you courage in your endeavours. Be with confidence, knowing that I'm here to assist and to guide you in reaching your real estate ambitions. But before we do commit to bidding process, I will quickly cover the rules of the auction and run through the terms and conditions in which you may purchase. Now, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting any bids or offers on a property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, it prohibits major disruptions by bidders, it prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use during an auction to indicate I'll be making a bid on behalf of the owner will be vendor bid, and by law only I, as your auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. They're made available for your perusal. The auction documentations, they indicate that the property we are selling today is identified on Certificate of Title Volume 9687 Folio 711. Here being lot number 88 on Planner Subdivision 203298F, some 717 square metres of land, more or less, of course, together with all quality improvements and fixtures to us, more commonly known as number 6 Downshire Close here in Wantirna South. Now, the channels involved with today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electric light fittings of a permanent nature. You will sign today a cash and unconditional contract within which there are no cooling off periods. For the successful bidder amongst you, the obligations are simply twofold. One, it is to autograph the paperwork acknowledging the terms, the conditions and the price of the auction. Secondly, it is to pay deposit equivalent to a slender 10% of the final sale value with the balance due at settlement. Archie, what are we looking at today?
60 days unless prior arrangement has been made.
Very clear there. 60 days is the preferred settlement unless prior arrangements have been made. Now, by bidding here, you are telling me that you have read and approved all relevant documentation. It is at this time I'll kindly ask for any questions, or else I'll simply take your silence as an assumption that you do accept and understand. Good. Okay, folks. To me, when it comes to really, pristine family living, you've got to look for a few important facets. Number one, a good family environment. And what better way, of course, than to live in a quiet cul-de-sac court type of precinct, allowing you to enjoy peace and tranquility as the days and years go past, certainly giving you that lifestyle that you desire, certainly providing you that type of, ambience that you desire as the years go on. But what's important as well is its surrounding. As soon as you get out, of course, of our close, easy access towards High Street Road, Stud Road, Burwood Highway, Eastlink means that you've got great accessibility towards Knox City Shopping Complex, the host of schools, of course, Wantirna South and our City of Knox region, renowned for its great primary and secondary school, which means your kids' educational future is all but looked after. Wonderful reserves for those of you that like that little bit of fresh air, certainly, walking around on a daily basis. Great reserve surrounds us, and of course the accessibility to major road arterials means you can gain access towards the city in about 25-30 minutes, other eastern suburbs in about 15-20 minutes, and certainly even beachside in about half an hour as well. So all that is at your disposal. The second thing that you've got to look after is a brilliant residence. You want to buy a home that you can move into with your family and not have to worry about a thing, and that's exactly what we do have here. Not only do we have the adequate space to cater for your family for many years and even decades to come, but certainly it's been renovated and upgraded to a degree where you don't have to worry about spending any future expenses down the track as well. Multiple living areas, you've got 4 bedrooms spread throughout the home. With a smart floor plan where you've got that master bedroom zoned at the rear of the property, separated from the rest, mean that you've got that, that wonderful floor plan that's practical, amongst the family household world as well. You got 2 bathrooms, 2 toilets that have all been renovated, spread throughout the home, and of course I mentioned earlier, wonderful fusion of indoor and outdoor living that you would not see anywhere else. Not only could you entertain indoors, but certainly outdoor space, folks. From a perspective, you can probably invite anywhere between 70 to 100 guests quite easily and entertain here. That's what we do offer. Now, see, that's not all possible if we didn't have 717 square meters of land. That's capital grade. That's certainly, I guess, a good size for you to be able to, to have that leverage, and certainly understanding of capital growth in the future is what would certainly put your investment here in good stead for many years to come as well. So really, it is the complete package, folks. We are certainly, we tick all the boxes when it comes to great family living. The only thing we're lacking, I guess, is our new owner. So without further ado, in your hands, I'm calling for an opening bid at 700, firing away at $700,000. A bright starting from here. I love to think we'll flow in at least 25s on the advance. Can I say 7 1/4? At $700,000, yeah, let's chip away in 25. Surely should be a sea of arms. What do you say, folks? Would be instinctive bidding. Can I say 725? At $700,000, sorry? 725 it is. Welcome in. Good luck. At 750 instantly, swiftly at 750 and 775 if you like. At $750,000 and 800. Taking it to the next level. Good luck, man. At $800,000 and 25 if you will. 850 it is then at $850,000 and 9 if you will. At 8.5 to play now. Back against your young family. At $850,000 searching maybe a mere quarter. Could I say 875 going once at 850,000. Second call at 850. 75. At 75 and with the rebuttal there swiftly I would have thought naturally towards 900,000 at $875,000. That is the winning bid, leading and thriving now. Love to think $900,000 at 900 it is now. At $900,000, well within your grasp. Could I say 9 1/4? At an 8.9 it is then with over 700 square meters of land. Great exquisite living here at $900,000. Make it 925. 910. Okay, happy to flow in 10s if you like. At $910,000 and same offering if you like, young family. Could I say 920? At $910,000. Happy to chip away in 10s if you will. At 920 is what I'm seeking. At 910, the winning bid going first, second, third chance now. $910,000. 20 it is. At $920,000, loving your timing there. At 920 and 30 if you like, sir. At 920 with the retort. At $920,000, I would have thought maybe a rapid response will. At 9 1/4. At 9 1/4, happy to work with you there. 925. Could I say maybe 35 on your behalf, sir? 925, the winning play. At 9 1/4 now, seeking a mere 10 on the advance first time. At $925,000. 30. 35. 35, there we go. Gentleman knows value at $935,000 and 40 if you will. And 935 now, once again, great cul-de-sac, quiet court type of location. 935 it is, then 40, could I say. At $935,000 and a rebuttal at 40 it is, and 45 if you will, sir. At 940 now, don't let it slip through your fingers. At 940,000 going once, twice, third chance now.
Can we go 42?
42, yep. 42, happy to chip away at it. At $942,000 and 942. Look, I think 950 will be a better maneuver, sir. What do you say? Will be a better tactic. Could I say 9.5? At $942,000. Now let's stretch, go for 9.5 going once. At 945. At 45 it is then, and sir.
46.
46, okay, we'll travel in singles then. At $946,000 and 50 if you will. At $946,000 now, searching for 9.5. Another 4 to take you there now. Exquisite living, fittings, absolutely unsurpassed quality hardwood floors throughout, folks. At $946 to play. At $946,000, searching for 9.5 going once, twice. 946, it goes. Third and final time. 50. And $950 it is then. At $950,000, and that's the platform to build upon. Could I say maybe 55? At $950,000 now, I'm chasing a mere 5 on the advance. Could I say 955? At 51 it is, okay, 951, a slender lead, edging in front at $951,000. I love to think 55. At 951 it is then. Could I say a little bit further, sir? Dig a little bit deeper. At 951, first chance. At $951,000, second call. At 951 it goes. Third and final time at 951,000. Arch, you got instructions?
We're selling. We're on the market, ladies and gentlemen.
Brilliant news, folks. We are on the market. We sell away no better bid at $951,000. If there is no further advance, the property will be sold. Now, I know some of you like to wait until this pointy end, I guess, before you make your move. We are officially on the market with 100% sell at 951. If you have been timing your run, this is your chance to enter the frame. At $951,000 on the market it sells. It goes now 951. First time at 951,000. We sell twice at 951. It goes to the family there. Anything further? Happy to go in once if you like. Use the same tactic at 951. Young couple, anything further? Sure. Thank you. You've been fantastic once again. Anything further from here? Anyone else holding back? Now's your time. Now's your chance at 951,000. It goes. It sells. Once. Twice. Third and final call at 951,000. It goes at 951. It sells. It sells. Sold. Congratulations. Well done to the young couple here. Congratulations on your stunning purchase. To all the underbidders, you've been absolutely incredible. Thank you for coming again. On behalf of the whole team here at Park Courts Wantirna, we bid you farewell. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you. Well done.